Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but things just don't seem to work out the way you want them to? Do you ever wonder why, despite your hard work, you still feel stressed, anxious, or stuck? What if I told you that true success isn't about forcing things to happen, but about letting go and trusting the process? Hi, and welcome back to our channel, Son.Mindfulness. I'm so glad you're here. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, or frustrated trying to control everything in your life, you're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, we're constantly told to hustle harder, push more, and control every outcome. We're told that success is about making things happen, no matter what. But here's the truth. True success lies in releasing control and trusting the process. So what if I told you that the solution to your frustration isn't pushing harder, but letting go and allowing things to unfold naturally? This is where Buddhist wisdom can help. Buddhism teaches us that when we trust the flow of life and align with its natural rhythm, we experience peace, abundance, and inner harmony. Today, I'm going to share how embracing key Buddhist principles, like vibration, trust, and surrender, can transform the way you approach life. But first, let's dive into how the constant push to control everything can leave us feeling stuck and stressed. In modern life, we face constant pressure to control every outcome. We're told that success is about grinding, striving, and forcing things to happen. But does it really lead to happiness? No. In fact, the more we try to control, the more we resist the natural flow of life. And that's where the trouble begins. When we stop forcing and start trusting, everything falls into place. It's not about doing less, but about letting go of unnecessary resistance. That's why Buddhist wisdom offers such valuable insights. In Buddhism, the belief is that life is about trusting the process, surrendering to what's beyond our control, and allowing the universe to work its magic. Buddhist teachings on vibration, trust, and surrender can help us align with the natural flow of life, bringing us peace, abundance, and clarity. So, if you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or constantly exhausted by trying to control everything, this video is for you. We'll explore how releasing control and trusting the process can bring a sense of calmness and freedom into your life. But don't just take my word for it. Let's explore how these Buddhist principles can change the way you approach your journey. Before we dive into the full discussion, make sure to subscribe to Son.Mindfulness for more insightful content on mindfulness, meditation, and personal growth. We're here to help you align with your best self, bring more peace into your life, and unlock the abundance you deserve. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoy this video, and leave a comment below with your thoughts. How do you feel about releasing control and trusting the process? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Now, let's get into how you can start trusting the flow of life, embracing the peace of letting go, and opening the door to miracles. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on success and peace. Part 2. The universe responds to your vibration, not desperation. Understanding your vibration. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, yet life just isn't falling into place? It feels like you're pushing and trying, yet things still slip away from your grasp. In Buddhism, there's a powerful concept that explains this: vibration. At its core, vibration refers to the energy we emit through our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Imagine that every thought you think and every emotion you feel creates an energetic pulse, a frequency, that is sent out into the universe. This frequency shapes the reality you experience. So whether you're conscious of it or not, you are constantly broadcasting a signal to the universe. When you focus on positive, peaceful thoughts, you emit a high vibration. You attract good energy, opportunities, and people who resonate with that positive energy. But when your thoughts are filled with fear, anxiety, or worry, you lower your vibration. It's like tuning into a frequency of scarcity, and that's exactly what you attract: more fear, anxiety, and challenges. Think of a radio. If you tune it to a frequency that plays jazz, you'll hear smooth jazz music. But if you tune it to a station with static, all you hear is noise. Your thoughts and feelings are just like that. They determine what station or frequency you're tuned to. If you're broadcasting a frequency of abundance, peace, and positivity, the universe will respond by aligning your reality with those vibrations. However, when you're desperate, constantly pushing, rushing, and struggling, you're sending out a completely different signal. Desperation comes from a place of lack. It signals that you're missing something and that you need it now. But the universe doesn't respond to desperation. It responds to energy, and desperation only reinforces the belief that you're lacking. This keeps you stuck in a cycle of frustration and anxiety. Do you ever wonder why, the more you try to control something, the more it slips out of your hands? Or perhaps you're trying to force something to happen, only to feel exhausted and stuck. The universe isn't responding to your desperation. It's responding to your vibration. And that vibration, my friend, is the true key to unlocking what you want. Shifting from desperation to trust. So, what if the solution isn't in trying harder or pushing more? What if the secret lies in trusting the process instead of desperately seeking control? There are countless stories of individuals who have experienced significant shifts in their lives by letting go of their desperation and trusting the universe. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example. Oprah's early career was filled with setbacks, failures, and deep struggles. She was often told she wasn't good enough to be a TV host. Yet, instead of pushing through with desperation, Oprah shifted her mindset. She trusted that the right opportunities would come to her at the right time. Her breakthrough came when she learned to align her energy with the abundance she desired, rather than focusing on scarcity. Oprah didn't just wait idly. She worked hard, but she didn't force things. She trusted that when the time was right, the universe would open the doors she needed. And those doors did open. This is how the law of attraction works. When you shift from desperation to trust, you start vibrating at a higher frequency. You stop focusing on what you lack and start focusing on what you already have. You attract more of the good things in life, not because you forced it, but because you trusted that they were already on their way. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Have you ever tried so hard to make something happen that it only felt more elusive? Perhaps, instead of forcing things, you need to focus on trusting that the universe has a plan that's far greater than anything you can force. A personal story might help illustrate this. Think about the Buddha. Before his enlightenment, the Buddha was desperate for answers. He searched everywhere, tried every form of meditation, and disciplined his mind and body rigorously. But no matter how hard he pushed, the answers didn't come. It wasn't until he released his desperate need for control and sat under the Bodhi tree, in stillness and trust, that he finally found the peace and enlightenment he had been searching for. It was in letting go of control and allowing life to unfold that he became one with the universe. Just like the Buddha, you can shift from desperation to trust. You can learn to embrace stillness and believe that everything you desire is already on its way, waiting for the perfect moment to arrive. It's not about doing less, it's about trusting more. Positive vibrations attract abundance. When you begin to align your energy with trust and positivity, you start to attract abundance, peace, and opportunities into your life. But how do you get there? It all starts with shifting your internal dialogue. If you're constantly telling yourself that you're not enough, or that things will never work out, you're tuning into a frequency of lack. The universe doesn't hear your need, it hears your vibration. So when you feel good about yourself and your life, you're telling the universe that you are ready to receive. This is how opportunities arise. Consider Mahatma Gandhi. His life was a testament to the power of nonviolence and peace. He trusted in his belief system and in the process of peace, even when the world around him was filled with chaos. Gandhi's vibration was so powerful that he was able to shift an entire nation, not by force, but by trusting in the greater good and vibrating with love, peace, and unity. The universe responded by aligning his reality with his peaceful mission. You too can attract the right people, situations, and resources by simply adjusting your vibration. Instead of focusing on scarcity, focus on abundance. Instead of worrying about what you don't have, be thankful for what you do have. Practical steps to raise your vibration. 1. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool to shift your vibration. Start each day by listing 3 things you're thankful for. It can be as simple as the warmth of the sun, your health, or a kind gesture you received. Gratitude sends a signal to the universe that you recognize the abundance already in your life, which attracts more of it. 2. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of staying present. When you stop worrying about the future or regretting the past, you can appreciate the moment. By focusing on the here and now, you allow positive energy to flow freely through you. 3. Positive thinking. Your thoughts create your reality. The more you think positively, the higher your vibration. If you catch yourself thinking negatively, try to shift your thoughts to something positive. Over time, this will become a habit and raise your overall energy. 4. Self-care. Taking care of your body and mind is a form of self-love. Whether it's exercising, meditating, or simply taking time to relax, nurturing yourself raises your vibration and sends a clear message to the universe that you are worthy of good things. Number 5. Surround yourself with positive energy. The people you interact with also influence your vibration. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you. Their energy will elevate yours, making it easier to stay in a positive, trusting state. As you begin to shift your vibration from desperation to trust, something remarkable happens. You start to feel lighter. You start to embrace a new flow of life where things seem to fall into place without the need to control or force them. But how do you continue this process? How do you let go of control and allow the universe to work its magic? The answer lies in letting go. Let's explore the power of release in the next section. The power of letting go. Release control to embrace flow. Part 3. The power of letting go. Release control to embrace flow. The illusion of control. Have you ever found yourself trying so hard to control a situation that it started slipping through your fingers? Maybe it was a relationship that seemed to fade despite your best efforts, or a career goal that you worked tirelessly toward, only to see it remain elusive. In Buddhism, this is called the illusion of control. The idea that we can dictate every aspect of our lives and force everything to unfold according to our plans. But here's the truth. Control creates resistance. When we try to control things, we create a block, pushing against the natural flow of life. It's like holding onto a rope too tightly. At first, it seems like you have a firm grip, but the tighter you hold on, the harder it becomes to maintain control. Eventually, the rope slips from your grasp, and you're left with nothing but frustration. The same thing happens when we try to control life's outcomes. We stiffen against life's natural rhythm, holding tightly to our expectations, our desires, and our fears. When we resist, we create friction, which leads to stress, anxiety, and disappointment. But when we let go of control, we open ourselves up to the flow of life, allowing the universe to guide us toward our highest good. Buddhism teaches that resistance is the root of suffering. When we struggle to control what's beyond our reach, we trap ourselves in suffering. Letting go of this need for control doesn't mean we stop making choices or giving effort. It simply means releasing the obsession over the outcome and trusting that life will unfold as it should. The more we try to control, the more we create resistance. Ironically, the more we release control, the more we allow ourselves to receive. The art of surrender. Surrender is a concept that many people misunderstand. They believe that surrender means giving up, being passive, or resigning to fate. But in Buddhism, surrender doesn't mean passivity. True surrender means trusting the natural flow of life and allowing things to unfold in their own time. Surrender doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for life to happen to you. It's about acting with intention, but detaching from the need to control the result. Think about planting a seed. You don't sit by the seed and demand that it grow instantly. You plant it, water it, and trust that with time it will grow into what it's meant to be. This is the essence of surrender in life. You can plant the seeds of your dreams, but you must trust that they will grow at the right pace. To practice surrender, we must accept that we can't control everything. We can put in the effort, make decisions, and take action, but we must let go of the attachment to specific outcomes. Instead of constantly forcing things to happen, we trust that the right things will come at the right time. This is the art of surrender, accepting the flow of life, even when things don't go exactly as we planned. By surrendering control, we create space for miracles to unfold in our lives. When we release our grip on the outcome, we open ourselves to new possibilities, opportunities, and blessings that we couldn't have anticipated. Surrender doesn't mean we stop trying. It simply means we stop forcing things to happen our way. And when we stop forcing, we make room for life to work its magic. Real-life examples. Let's look at some real-life examples of surrender and how it has transformed lives. One well-known example is Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. In his early career, Jobs faced many setbacks, and at one point he was even fired from Apple, the company he had built. For most people, that would have been a devastating blow. But Jobs didn't try to force his way back into the company. Instead, he surrendered to the situation and embarked on a journey of self-discovery. During that time, he created Pixar, which went on to become one of the most successful animation studios in the world. When Jobs returned to Apple years later, the company was struggling. Rather than trying to control everything, Jobs trusted his instincts and vision. He allowed the company to evolve naturally without forcing the process. He let go of rigid expectations and trusted the flow of innovation. This approach led to Apple becoming one of the most successful companies in the world. Another example is Mahatma Gandhi, whose entire philosophy of nonviolence and peace was rooted in the concept of surrender. Gandhi didn't force his ideas on others. Instead, he surrendered to the process of nonviolent resistance and trusted that the right changes would come at the right time. His ability to let go of the need for control and trust in his message of peace helped to shift an entire nation's consciousness, leading to India's independence. These stories show us that surrender doesn't mean giving up or being passive. It means trusting that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring us exactly what we need. It's about aligning with the natural flow of life rather than resisting it. As you practice the art of surrender and start to let go of the need to control everything, you might notice something powerful beginning to emerge. Silence. In today's fast-paced world, silence often seems like a luxury. But in Buddhism, silence is more than just the absence of noise. It's the space where true wisdom, clarity, and guidance arise. In the next section, we will explore the power of silence can help you tune into the deeper wisdom of the universe. Silence speaks louder than noise. Part 4. Silence speaks louder than noise. The role of silence in Buddhism. In today's world, we are constantly surrounded by noise, but in Buddhism, silence is more than the absence of sound. It is a powerful tool for connecting with the universe and unlocking deeper wisdom. When we quiet our minds, we make space for insight, clarity, and a stronger connection to the world around us. Think of a calm lake. When the surface is still, you can see clearly beneath it. Similarly, when our minds are quiet, we can access deeper truths that are often hidden beneath the surface of our thoughts. In silence, we allow the universe's whispers to guide us toward greater understanding. Silence as inner strength. In a world filled with distractions, silence serves as inner strength. It helps protect your peace and shields you from external chaos. When you embrace silence, you create a space where your thoughts can settle and your true self can emerge. This inner calmness allows you to stay centered even during stressful moments, helping you regain peace. By retreating into silence, you also become more attuned to guidance and wisdom that is always present, but often missed when we are distracted. Silence provides the clarity to see the path ahead and the strength to follow it. Practical ways to cultivate silence. 1. Meditation. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to cultivate inner silence. By focusing on your breath and allowing thoughts to pass without judgment, you can quiet the mind and create space for peace. Start with just a few minutes each day and gradually increase the time. 2. Mindfulness. Being present in each moment allows you to silence the mental chatter. Whether you're eating, walking, or working, engage fully in the activity without distraction. This practice helps you stay focused and aligned with the present moment. 3. Minimize external distractions. In today's digital age, constant notifications can overwhelm us. Set aside times during the day to disconnect from your devices and simply be still. Whether it's a short walk in nature or sitting quietly, find moments of stillness to recharge. 4. Create a silent space. Designate a quiet space for reflection, meditation, or simply being alone. This can be a corner of your room where you retreat to find peace and clarity away from distractions. 5. Practice listening. Listening deeply to others without interruption fosters a connection to the present moment and brings peace. Silence in conversations also allows for more meaningful exchanges. As you embrace silence, you'll begin to realize the importance of divine timing. In the quiet moments, you start to trust that life will unfold in its own time, relieving you of the pressure to force outcomes. In the next section, we'll explore how trusting the universe's timing can bring peace and allow you to flow naturally with life. Part 5. Trusting divine timing. The concept of divine timing. In Buddhism, time is not viewed as a straight line, but as non-linear, flowing in its own rhythm. The universe operates on a divine timing, where events unfold when the time is right, not according to our imposed schedules. Trusting divine timing means stepping away from our obsession with controlling outcomes and accepting that things will unfold when they are meant to. Much like planting a seed and trusting it will grow, we must let go of the need for immediate results and trust that life will bring what we need at the right moment. Patience as faith. Patience is a core component of trusting divine timing. It's not just about waiting, it's about having faith that things will fall into place when they are supposed to. Many successful people exemplify this trust. Take Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison before becoming the president of South Africa. Instead of resisting the process, he trusted that his time would come. His patience led to one of the most profound transformations in history. Similarly, J.K. Rowling faced numerous rejections before her Harry Potter books became a global phenomenon. Had she not trusted the timing of her work, she might have given up too soon. These stories show that patience isn't passive waiting. It's about trusting that the universe will deliver what's meant for you when the time is right. In our own lives, patience allows us to release frustration and trust the process, knowing that our desires will unfold at the perfect moment. Aligning with timing. Aligning with divine timing doesn't mean waiting without action. It means taking inspired action while remaining open to the flow of life. Here's how you can align yourself with divine timing. 1. Let go of control. Stop focusing on the how and when of your goals. Trust that what is meant for you will come at the right time, without the need to force it. 2. Practice patience. When frustration arises because things aren't happening quickly enough, take a step back. Remind yourself that the universe is aligning things behind the scenes and everything will fall into place when it's time. 3. Stay present. Focusing on the present moment helps you avoid worrying about future outcomes. Embrace the here and now, which allows you to move with the universe's natural rhythm. 4. Trust your intuition. Listen to your inner guidance, which will often tell you when to act and when to wait. Following your intuition aligns you with divine timing, allowing you to take the right steps at the right moments. 5. Be open to change. Sometimes, divine timing doesn't look like what we expect. Trust that detours and changes are leading you to the right place. Be open to the unexpected, as it may lead to something even better than you imagined. As you trust divine timing, you'll notice something beautiful. A sense of calmness. When you stop forcing things to happen, you align with life's flow. This calmness becomes the highest form of manifestation, creating the ideal conditions for your desires to unfold effortlessly. In the next section, we will explore how calmness is the key to manifesting what you desire without the stress of control. Part 6. Believing you deserve what you desire. The law of attraction. One of the most powerful forces in the universe is belief, particularly the belief in your own worthiness. In Buddhism, self-worth is directly connected to our ability to attract abundance. When we believe we deserve success, love, and happiness, we align ourselves with the energy that draws those things into our lives. The law of attraction suggests that what we believe about ourselves determines what we attract. If you believe you are worthy, the universe responds by bringing more of that positive energy into your life. On the contrary, if you believe you're undeserving, you may unknowingly attract feelings of lack and scarcity. Buddhism teaches that we are inherently deserving of all the good things life has to offer. When we recognize this, we unlock the flow of abundance. Believing in our own worth is the first step in attracting the life we desire. Shifting limiting beliefs. Many of us carry limiting beliefs, negative thoughts about ourselves that prevent us from reaching our full potential. These beliefs, often formed from past experiences or societal conditioning, act as barriers to our success. Common examples include, "I'm not good enough," "I don't deserve this," or "I'll never succeed." Such beliefs keep us stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and lack, blocking the flow of abundance. The good news is that these limiting beliefs can be changed. Buddhism teaches that the mind is malleable, and we can retrain our thoughts to align with our true potential. Shifting from self-doubt to self-belief begins with awareness. Once you identify the limiting beliefs you hold, you can replace them with positive affirmations that align with your worth. For example, instead of thinking, "I don't deserve success," shift to, "I am worthy of success, and I am ready to receive it." This change in perspective helps attract positive energy, opening doors to new opportunities. Success stories. There are many examples of individuals who shifted their beliefs and saw remarkable changes. Take Oprah Winfrey. She overcame a difficult childhood and numerous setbacks, yet she always believed she deserved success and happiness. Her unshakable belief in her worth led her to become a global icon and one of the most influential women in the world. Another example is Jim Carrey, who visualized his success long before he achieved it. Carrey carried around a check for $10 million written to himself as a reminder of his belief that he would one day be paid that amount for a film. In 1994, he received a movie contract for exactly that amount. These stories highlight the power of believing in your worth. When you truly believe in yourself, the universe aligns with your desires and provides the opportunities you need. Practical tips for cultivating self-worth. Now that we know how powerful belief is, here are some practical steps to help cultivate your self-worth and attract success. 1. Affirmations. Start each day by repeating positive affirmations. Say to yourself, "I am worthy of love, success, and happiness." Repeating these affirmations helps rewire your subconscious mind to believe in your potential. 2. Visualization. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your dreams coming true. Picture yourself living the life you desire, feeling the emotions of success. Visualization helps reinforce your belief that you are capable of achieving your goals. 3. Gratitude. Practice gratitude every day. Focus on the good things you already have, whether it's your health, relationships, or opportunities. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, reinforcing your sense of worth. 4. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend time with people who support and uplift you. Their encouragement will help you reinforce your self-belief and inspire you to reach your goals. Number 5. Self-care. Take care of your mind, body, and spirit. Practicing self-care shows the universe that you value yourself, which in turn makes it easier to attract what you deserve. Whether through exercise, rest, or pursuing hobbies, make self-care a priority. As you begin to believe in your worth, you'll notice a shift in your energy. You'll feel more aligned with the flow of life, and opportunities will begin to unfold effortlessly. The next step in this process is calmness, which is the highest form of manifestation. In the next section, we'll explore how staying calm and grounded is the key to manifesting your desires without force. Part 7. Calmness is the highest form of manifestation. Calmness as a powerful manifestation tool. In a world that thrives on hustle and urgency, it may seem counterintuitive to think of calmness as a powerful tool for manifestation. But calmness is not a passive state. It is the highest form of alignment with the universe. When you are calm, you align with the natural flow of life, allowing your desires to manifest effortlessly. Imagine trying to catch a butterfly while running around in circles. The butterfly is elusive because you are moving too fast. But if you stand still, patiently and calmly, the butterfly is more likely to land on you. This analogy applies to manifestation. Calmness allows you to attract what you desire without forcing it. When you are calm, you are not resisting life or pushing against the current. Instead, you're allowing the universe to deliver what you need in the right moment. The power of inner peace. Inner peace is a magnet for the right opportunities, people, and experiences. When your mind is calm and clear, you are more attuned to the opportunities that are already present. Peaceful energy attracts the same, and it guides you toward your goals with ease. Think of a calm pond. When the surface is still, you can see clearly beneath it. Similarly, when your mind is at peace, you can make better decisions, take inspired actions, and see the next steps toward your desires. Inner peace also allows you to remain open and receptive, rather than anxious and desperate, which is key to attracting what you truly desire. When you are at peace, you emit a positive energy that draws more peace and abundance into your life. How to cultivate calmness. To cultivate calmness, there are several practical techniques you can implement into your daily life. 1. Deep breathing. Deep breathing is a simple but powerful tool for calming the mind and body. Take a few deep breaths throughout the day, inhaling deeply through your nose and exhaling slowly through your mouth. This can help reduce stress and shift your focus from tension relaxation. 2. Meditation. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to cultivate inner calm. Spend a few minutes each day in silence, focusing on your breath or a mantra. Meditation allows you to clear the mental clutter, calming the mind and creating space for clarity and peace. 3. Staying present. Often, we become anxious when we focus too much on the past or future. The practice of mindfulness, staying present in the moment, helps you avoid worry and overthinking. Whether you are eating, walking, or engaging in any activity, give your full attention to the present moment. This will reduce stress and increase your ability to attract positive energy. 4. Disconnecting from technology. In today's digital age, constant notifications and distractions can overwhelm us. Designate certain times during the day to disconnect from your devices and enjoy some quiet time. This will help you regain your sense of calm and refocus on what truly matters. As you cultivate calmness, you begin to create space for the universe to work its magic. The more you remain centered and peaceful, the more aligned you become with your desires. In the next section, we'll explore how letting go of control is essential to creating space for miracles to unfold in your life. Part 8. Letting go to make room for miracles. The role of letting go in Buddhist teachings. In Buddhism, letting go is seen as an essential practice for finding peace. Buddhists teach that attachment and the desire for control are the root causes of suffering. When we cling to outcomes, we create resistance, which prevents us from experiencing the flow of life. Letting go is not about giving up, it's about releasing our grip on the way we think things should unfold. It's about trusting that life will guide us in the best direction, even if we can't see the full picture yet. By practicing detachment, we make room for greater peace, abundance, and unexpected blessings. The space for miracles. When we release our need for control, we create space for miracles to enter our lives. Miracles are not always grand or dramatic. They can come in the form of new opportunities, people, or moments of insight. When we stop obsessing over the how and when, we allow the universe to work its magic in ways we could never have imagined. Think of it like planting a seed. You water it, care for it, but you don't dictate when it will bloom. When you let go of trying to control everything, you create the perfect conditions for something wonderful to emerge, often when you least expect it. Conclusion on letting go. Letting go doesn't mean abandoning your goals or dreams. It means trusting the process and allowing things to unfold in their own time. Here are some ways to practice letting go in your life. 1. Accept what you can't control. Focus on the things you can influence and release the rest. Let go of the need to control every outcome, trusting that the universe will guide you. 2. Embrace uncertainty. Instead of fearing the unknown, embrace it. Uncertainty can bring new opportunities and experiences that you may not have anticipated. 3. Let go of past hurts. Holding on to past pain or regrets keeps you stuck. Practice forgiveness and free yourself from the weight of the past. 4. Trust the timing. Believe that things will unfold in the right moment. Don't rush or force anything. Instead, let life happen at its own pace. Letting go is a powerful practice that leads to greater peace, abundance, and happiness. By surrendering control, we open ourselves to the miracles that the universe has in store for us. It is in releasing our need to control that we find true freedom and alignment with life's natural flow. In this section, we've discussed the importance of letting go and how it allows us to make room for miracles. Letting go is not about giving up, but trusting the universe to bring us what we need at the right time. This practice of surrender can lead to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Now let's move into the conclusion. Conclusion. As we come to the end of this journey, let's take a moment to reflect on the key messages we've explored together. We've talked about the importance of trusting the process, letting go, and embracing calmness in order to align with the flow of the universe. These principles are not just abstract ideas, they are actionable steps that can truly transform the way we experience life. When we trust that everything will unfold in its perfect timing, we release the stress of trying to control every outcome. As we surrender and let go of attachment to specific results, we open ourselves up to the miracles that life has in store. And finally, when we cultivate calmness, we align with the natural rhythm of the universe, allowing our desires to manifest effortlessly. Now, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to each of you. Thank you for dedicating your time and energy to learning and reflecting on these teachings. You've already taken the first step toward living a more peaceful and fulfilling life. I congratulate you for recognizing the value in these lessons. Are you ready to put these practices into action? The universe is always working in your favor, and all you need to do is align with its flow. Trust that what you need will come to you at the right time, and don't be afraid to let go of control. By doing this, you'll open the door to unexpected blessings and opportunities. As you begin to apply these teachings, ask yourself, how can I embrace trust more fully today? What can I let go of that no longer serves me? How can I create more calmness in my daily life? These questions are designed to spark reflection. I encourage you to take action in your own life. Start small, whether it's practicing meditation, letting go of something you've been holding on to, or simply taking a moment to breathe deeply and find calm in your day. The more you practice these principles, the more you'll see how they begin to shape your life in wonderful ways. If you found value in today's video, I encourage you to subscribe to Son.Mindfulness for more content like this. We would love to have you continue on this journey with us. Don't forget to share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. How are you planning to implement these teachings in your own life? I look forward to hearing from you and engaging in a conversation with you. Thank you for being here. I wish you peace, health, happiness, and endless blessings. May you always find calm in the chaos, trust in the timing of your life, and the strength to let go of what no longer serves you. Stay well, stay mindful, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.